but this is more how she usually fights as opposed to what she did in round 1.
Right hand from Shields there over the top.
Bring that one up.
I agree with you, Raul. I think as we look at your scorecard here, you've got an even fight right now with a 10-8 first round. I was going to say, Raul, I agree with you that Shields still has a tendency to load up with every shot.
Yeah, she gets over anxious, so they got to go back to the corner, and John David Jackson kind of settles her down. So take your time. Take your time. Pop that jab out there. Find the right distance. Don't load up with every shot.
And Gabriel's is still there and still has some pop.
Step back. Step back.
But guys, you know that anytime you score a knockdown, especially an unexpected knockdown in round 1, that can have a negative effect as well. Because you start looking for the one shot, maybe the same shot, and it takes you out of your game plan. I'm not suggesting that's necessarily the case, but mentally it might be.
I agree. It had to ruin her mentally because she came in here, with a big crowd, very confident. Thinks she's going to dominate. I know she didn't expect to get dropped in the first round. So you got to mess with her head.
Yeah, a first round knockdown like that can mess with both their heads.
That wasn't in plans. That wasn't in the game plan. I mean, that wasn't her plan to get dropped.
I agree with what you're saying about Gabriel's too, though, Steve.
Well, Gabriel's work rate right now way down.
Way down.
Be careful to the back of the head. What happened? What happened? Brief. I got better.
I'm good.
Está hablando un poquito la bota. Open your mouth a little bit. Tranquila. Abajo primero. La recta. Go to the body first, the lead. Ya sube, su estamina. No lo suelta abajo. No hace intercambio. Ok, usted puede. Está haciendo mucho abajo. You can do it. Come on, you can do it.
This is round 5. They want Gabriels to work the body first.
Barry, I talked about star power for these women we're seeing tonight. Costa Rica's never had a male world champion. Gabriel's the only female world champion they've ever had. This fight is on live in Costa Rica right now, and you can imagine the whole country's watching.
Absolutely.
Not just the World Cup,
And the soccer team lost. So. Very different fight, as you said now, from Gabriel's up on her bike.
Yeah, now Shields needs to cut off the ring because she's getting a lot of movement from Gabriel's. I wonder if Gabriel's didn't blow a lot of energy in that first round.
Very likely.
I mean, I know she's used to fighting long fights. She's a champion, but she hasn't really been the same since that first round.
Good right hand by Shields, and another left hand by Shields. And a big right hand by Shields, although Gabriel's ruled with that. Maybe that's a wake-up call for Gabriel's, too. All of a sudden, throws a 3-punch combination.
Gabriel's is being reduced to someone who's looking for that one punch.
And she is a smaller fighter in there. Used to fight at 154. Loretta's coming down from 168. She's definitely bigger, so maybe just the body weight is wearing Gabriel's down.
Gabriel's breathing through the mouth now as well. Clarissa Shields historically fights with her mouth open.
Yeah, Shields now, you can sense starting to take control.
Gabriel's holding.
It's halftime of this fight, and because of what happened in round 1, Shields has dominated most of the rest of the action, but isn't up very much on the cards. You see her jabs, a 4-jab advantage, and the power shot's only 11 power shot advantage. So not a big edge, but here's the story of the fight, early at least. Watch the right hand. Right uppercut, right there hurt Shields, and follow-up left hook put her down. That put Shields 2 points down on the cards. Now she's made that up, at least on my card, with furious combination punching just like this. And as the rounds have mounted, we've seen Shields continuing with the flurries and Gabriel's only doing it in spots. And now Shields is the aggressor. Gabriel's buying time with lateral movement.
This is round 6.
Gabriel's had her lowest punch output in round 5.
Yeah, she is breathing through her mouth now. Wild right hand from Shields.
Stop! Get back. Get back.
Shields is still one of the things John David Jackson told us he was trying to do with Shields is get her to set down on her punches. And she still seems a little wild to me, but again, it's only one fight.
Yeah, at times she does. Stop! Get back.
Shields throwing more, landing more.
Stop.
Maybe not equaling the volume we've seen in the past, but she's taking control of this fight.
Very definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Every shot there, she's loading up. She's got to
Pick her shots, right?
Yeah,
pick her shots.
Pick her shots, pace her shots, touch, then the power shot.
And that's what John David Jackson, our new trainer, has been stressing.
Right. That was 2 jabs with the right hand. Right to the bottom, came up with the left hand. Nice combination.
Keep in mind, Claressa Shields never scored a knockdown as a pro.
Well, Claressa breathing through her mouth also here. That still seems stronger of the 2.
Bring it up, Hannah.
There's really no reason for Shields to be fighting off the ropes.
A little overhand right by Gabriel's. And that was a good shot. Straight right hand from Shields. And that brings the crowd alive here. And Shields trying to finish with a flourish at the bell.
Good round.
Hannah Gabriel came to life a little bit in round 6. He has Shields on the ropes, gets hit with the right hand with her shoulder, doing the Mayweather shoulder roll, didn't work, and then a furious exchange in the end of the round. And watch a left hook coming from Gabriel. Shields a little wild, a little wide with those shots. Perhaps not picking her punches as much as John David Jackson would want, but you see she landed a big right hand and another right hand and did win that exchange.
We come to round 7. Claressa Shields was dropped in the first round. At least through our eyes has taken control of this fight.
Oh yeah, she's back in control, and you see Gabriel's, is making a mistake of backing up straight. In the last round, Shields almost had her out. She backed up straight, Gabriel's backed up straight, and she was really getting hit with big power shots. I just noticed Christina Hammer over there watching the fight. Wonder what she's thinking.
I wonder. And another exchange here, both getting their good right hand from Shields. Gabriel's fighting like if she's going to go out, she's going to go out in a shield. Good right hand again by Shields. Gabriel's still right there.
Gabriel's only chance is to land a big power shot, and I wonder if these exchanges, while dominated by Shields, she shouldn't back off a little bit and box a little bit more.
Good left hand slipped in by Shields in that last exchange.
She's got her mouth open. I wonder which one they're both swinging. One of them is going to punch herself out.
Yeah, I think they're both yes, honestly.
But Shields has something to give her energy that Gabriel's doesn't, and that's the crowd.
Yes.
They're chanting T-Rex.
Right hand, but a little more slapping involved in that from Gabriel.
Well, I think not just the crowd, Steve, but I think, you know, Shields feels that, you know, she's got a lot of pride and she feels like she carries women's boxing.
Shields in control of things.
Interested spectator with her trainer. And Christina Hammer's probably saying to herself, yeah, this is a pretty entertaining action fight, but I don't fight like Hannah Gabriel's. I fight a whole different style. So whatever Claressa Shields is doing isn't going to work against me. Look at these exchanges toward the end of the round here. Again, Shields a little more pinpoint with her shots. But again, fighting off the ropes. And I just don't think with a presumed lead on points, I don't know that she needs these big exchanges. Left hook there by Gabriel. Does she have one more punch in her to make this interesting?
I don't know. We'll see. I think they're both tired.
Okay? It's working good.
Round number 8.
In round 1, Shields was not only dropped, but outpunched. More connects for Gabriel than Shields. That had never happened to Claressa Shields as a pro. But in every round since, she's outpunched and outlanded Gabriel. See, these kind of moments where not much is happening, I think that's a huge advantage to Shields.
I agree.
The only way she's going to lose this fight is to get caught.
Good right hand by Shields.
Watch your
Headbutt.
head. Watch your head.
Another
baby.
headbutt, yeah. Gabriel is shorter and she comes in with her head.
I think this is a very good fight for Shields. A good fight to have.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to learn a lot from this fight.
You know, she's fighting a champion who's fighting with a champion's mentality, meaning that when things aren't going right, she's still trying to win. Don't know if she has enough energy to win at this point, Gabrielle. But look who's coming forward.
Work out
This
there,
game,
baby.
she's
Work out
tough.
there. You want to work? Stop. Step back. There we go. Stop.
She's still making Shields work. She's not making it easy for her. She's got her thinking. She can't take no rounds off.
And a good double left hand from Shields. And those are not wild punches.
Yeah, short and compact with that hook.
Good left hand lifted again by Gabriel's. Kind of just to keep her honest.
Good round.
Thank you.
Good round for you. Good round. The body work was nice. And you came back with hook every time.
You're going to see the headbutt right here. They were both coming in. Shields recoils. She's got to be careful to keep her hands up there, though, when she's complaining to the
You are
ref.
the one that came down.
Dale pecho, bien, me una hook on the Okay? Tranquila. Finish with the hook for me. Okay? A good round for you. Hit with my neck jab. All you're trying to do is bait you in now. Every now and then, give it a little feint. Very good round for you. Good round.
Round 9. Gabriel's still trying.
Shields,
Go ahead.
Shields has been 10 once. Gabriel's been 10 or more 4 times.
Well, Shields needs them rounds. He's going to fight Christina Hammer.
And again, a good exchange, and Gabriel's still really trying, but finishing second. A left hand from Shields and a right behind it. Two jabs with the right hand.
Let it go. Look out there, man.
We talked a lot about how size would impact this fight with Shields coming down in weight and Gabriel's going up. I don't think I think Shields is right when she said to me, I don't think it's going to impact the fight that much. Shields hasn't hurt Gabriel, maybe hurt her once or twice. It hasn't been an inside fight.
Yeah. It's been an action fight. From the opening bell. Right hand from Shields again. Gabriel's is still there. Right hand again from Shields. I'm sure Shields is thinking, what do I have to hit her with?
Well, it was like that with Tori Nelson. Sometimes you question her power.
Yeah.
And we should point out, Gabriel's in her one loss was stopped in the second round by Alexandria Castillo.
And was down in the second fight.
Yes.
Last round.
You're okay,
Last round, hon. Your eye okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Right?
Es el último. Either top or no. Grab me that ice bag. Súbela por el centro también. Abajo, olvídate la sube. Se pueden.
Keep telling him to throw downstairs and then up.
No más.
That's her husband.
Last round.
Let's hear it, Detroit. This is the 10th and final round in your main event.
So 10th round, the crowd loves it. It's been an action fight.
Sure has. Gabriel's landed more punches against Shields than any of Shields' previous opponents. 117 punches landed, that's a lot.
Shields seems to me to be in excellent shape coming into this fight, and you can see just a little nuance of things that John David Jackson has worked with her on. I think her punches, by and large, are a little straighter than they have been. Still tends to be a little wild on occasion. Both got there.
Some good exchanges.
Yeah.
Shields winning them exchanges. Keeping her hands up right there.
Yet a combination by Shields, starting to the body, coming upstairs. Shields doing some pretty good body work. Shields peppering her, and every time she does, Gabriel comes back.
Watch your head, man. Watch your head.
She's tough.
That time Gabriel's held after...
We got a cut. Accidental headbutt.
Somebody's got a cut now.
Yeah. That toe.
Don't matter anymore. 30 seconds left in the fight.
Cut maybe on Shields on the cheek.
Yeah, left cheek.
And it's going to end kind of the way it started, with a battle.
Hey, Gabriel's fought all the way through.
Absolutely,
gotta give it to her.
Absolutely, she did. A great test for Claressa Shields. We all feel she's done enough to win the fight, but a heck of a test for her.
All the way to the end.
Being tested far more than she ever was.
Claressa Shields got dropped. She got cut. Dropped in the first round, cut in the last round. Pushed the whole way.
She got headbutted a bunch of times.
Yeah.
all that's it's a part of learning and, you know, getting better.
Absolutely.
A lot of fighters can't deal with that. You get cut, you get headbutted, you get dropped.
I think that's what's to be learned out of this. I think you can make a case for this is by far her best performance, despite being knocked out.
Because of the quality of the opposition.
Yes, and she had to deal with, as you said, deal with adversity.
First time. Well, now the scoreboard's clean, and you know what everybody's going to be talking about.
That's right.
The possibility, at least, of a matchup between, assuming Christina, assuming Claressa Shields has won this fight, which I think is a given.
Fair assumption.
If Hammer and Shields, if that fight is made, they'll be fighting for all 4 middleweight belts.
Yeah, and it really makes you look forward to that fight, assuming it happens.
And does Nelson fight Gabriel now?
Why not? Hey, I'd pay to see Gabriel's anytime.
I think that'll be a head-on collision between both of them fighters.
Terrific.
Nelson and Gabriel, yeah.
Round 1 was a shocker here. We talk about Claressa Shields overcoming adversity. This is what she had to overcome. They exchanged. And out of nowhere, Gabriel lands a right uppercut, left hook combo, drops Shields' first knockdown of Shields' career. So from that point on, when they exchanged, Shields almost always got the better of it. Gabriel remained in the fight, remained dangerous. But there you see Shields landing at the right distance. Interestingly, the bigger woman, she did not have a reach advantage in this fight. Halfway marker was more of the same. Can't really say that Gabriel's was ever in danger of getting stopped. And then in spurts, as you see here when they would trade, Gabriel's remained dangerous, had enough energy to trade with Claressa Shields, but did not do enough to win the round.
Well, it was a heck of a night of boxing, I'll tell you. I think both women, assuming again that Claressa Shields wins this fight, she and Christina Hammer, both were very impressive. That was the last cut from the headbutt that you could see on the cheek of Claressa Shields. Here's how it happened.
Yeah, this is the last minute of the 10th round right there. Gabriel's was against the ropes, came forward. Her arms were down, but her head was up.
All right, so let's find out how the judges saw this one. We go to the center of the ring once more, and our ring announcer, Pete Trevino. Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for both of the fighters in this ring. After 10 championship rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Procopio scores the contest 97-92. Judge Ancona scores the contest 98-91. And Judge Hayes scores the contest 97-92. All for your winner by unanimous decision and new WBA and IBF female middleweight champion of the world, Claressa T-Rex Shields.
Well, there is your winner, Claressa Shields, and she had to dig down to earn this victory. Dropped for the first time in her career on a dazzling uppercut by Hannah Gabriels in the very first round. She had to fight back. Gabriels had no quit in her whatsoever, stayed on top of her. From about the third round to the end, it was Shields that won most of the exchanges. And I really do feel that we've now seen her in 4 of her 6 professional fights. I was more impressed with her in this fight than any other, despite the fact that she did get dropped and really had to dig down to win it. It was not an easy victory for her, but she fought a very tough person in front of her, and that's what makes me impressed with Claressa Shields. Now, of course, the road is open, and we'll find out what she has to say about it as we go to Steve Farhood with Claressa Shields.
First, we're going to talk to Hannah Gabriels. You scored a knockdown in the first round. Did that change your mentality in the fight? Did you try for a knockout after that? Or how did that affect your thinking?
No, it didn't affect me at all. First of all, thank you everybody for coming. You've been great. And then it didn't change my mind at all. I kept working. She's very fast, and she does have a lot of power. You know, I'm a smaller kid and I probably feel it more. But it was a great fight. I don't think the difference was that big, but you have to trust the judges in this game, and then I'll accept my loss with dignity, and I'll stay tall. I gave my all.
You've certainly fought like a champion. How would you rate Claressa Shields' power?
Oh, she's powerful. I think I probably landed more punches or the same, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not going to make excuses. She's got the win today. I'm still a 154 champion, and you know, you have to stay tall. This is a fight between champions. For the fans, I don't think it went wrong at all.
It was an excellent fight, and we look forward to seeing you again. You are a true champion.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody.
Claressa Shields, the Durrell brothers here congratulating you. Hannah Gabriel's congratulating you. You said to us before the fight, this was going to be your toughest fight. You sensed that. Now that you've been through the fight, describe the fight to us. Describe Hannah Gabriel's as an opponent.
Well, for her to come up from 54, I see why she beat all the girls that's smaller than her. She's strong. She caught me with a shot in the first round, and that's when I knew. I said, okay, she just want to move and like I said, catch me off balance and then land a big shot. After she went with the big shot, I was thinking to myself, you still got it. Make sure you go out there, be smart, use your jab, move your head, and tire her out. I seen in the 6th round, she started getting tired. I fought her some more, but you know, she had some heart, and she fought her ass off, and she showed that she was a champion. But overall, like I said, I'm the greatest woman of all time. I can get put on my ass, get back up, fight 10 rounds, and win.
I'm sure you knew how you would respond in adversity, but this was really the first fight in which you had adversity in that first round. That knockdown pretty much came out of nowhere, yet you won every round after that.
Every round.
How did you do that?
I'm telling you, my mind, I could tell you the whole fight, round by round. I could tell you what I got hit with, probably what the second was on the bell. I was like, either way it goes, tonight is my night. I'm going to make history. I got to show the world why I'm the greatest woman of all time. And like I said, I may have got put on my ass, but it wasn't over. She tried to get me up. She tried to get me out 2nd round and 3rd round. I won every round after the knockdown, and I showed who I am. I showed that. Now I'm really dangerous because they know they could knock me down, and I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna fight harder. I'm in shape. I did what I was supposed to do.
The obvious question, the question everybody asks. She's here. She fought on this card. It's Christina Hammer
Cross
next.
in the ring now.
Right here behind.
Hammer out. Whoop your ass. Out. Whoop your ass.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Save it, save it.
Out. Whoop your ass. You couldn't even handle Toy. You couldn't even handle Toy. You couldn't even handle Toy. What's she gonna do to me? Out. Whoop your little ass. Right here. Right here. I'll whoop your ass right now. You too. I'll whoop your ass too. I'll whoop your ass too, big boy. No. I'll whoop your ass right now. I'll whoop your ass right now. What's up?
All right, I think that speaks for itself, Barry. We'll go back to you.
All right, thanks very much. And a very nifty move, I might add, Steve, to get away from that scintillating right hook. And let me say this, as Raul Marquez joins me here, I think Steve is the greatest announcer of all time.
I was trying to go up there and protect Steve. You know, we're a team. It's my job to look out for both of you guys.
You were ready. I mean, a lot of emotion going on right now.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean,
and you know, Christina Hammer, she's had a chance to kind of take a blow, and she already showered and cleaned up. Claressa Shields still pretty
hot.
emotional.
She's still hot, and Christina kind of knows how to get under her skin. That's what happened. Like you said, Shields just finished fighting. She's still heated up. She's probably not 100% satisfied with her performance. I mean, she got the win. You know, one thing first, you know, she dealt with a lot of adversity. Everybody saw she got dropped in the first round. That was shocking. She didn't expect that. But what I did like about her, Barry, she got back up and took her time. I expected her to go wild and crazy and try to knock her opponent out, Gabriel's, but no, she took her time. She regained her thoughts, put her thoughts together, established her jab, and started winning rounds. She also got cut. She also got headbutted. And, you know, she went 10 really tough rounds for only the 2nd time in her career. With Nelson, she went 10 rounds, but everything went her way. This fight, she couldn't take any rounds off. She had to keep thinking every round. And that kind of fight is going to help her with the Christina Hammer fight. But Christina Hammer, total different style. She's not going to stand in front of her like Gabriel's did. So I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, I think we all are. Let me turn to Steve Forward here for a moment. And as we said, I was more impressed with Claressa tonight than I have been in any of the other fights, and that was because of the caliber of opponent that she fought. That said, I was extremely impressed with Christina Hammer. I can't wait for this fight to happen.
You can't wait, and part of the reason is, you know, we project when we see two fighters who are going to fight each other next. We hope that is the case. You can't project much off of this because Hanna Gabriels and Christina Hammer have totally different styles and will present different problems to Claressa Shields. So, in that sense, there's not that much to learn, although we learned a lot about Claressa Shields coming off the floor. Obviously, the cut not much of a factor. But I think if they were trying to sell the fight, Barry, they could have done so without having me at their expense.
Yeah, I don't think you needed to be the fall guy, almost literally in that case. But
where was Raul when I needed him?
He was there for you. He was there for you. He was standing next to me saying, boy, I hope Steve does okay.
But that's a fight. You know, I think back to Layla Ali and Ann Wolfe. They never fought each other. They were 168 pounders. These women will be 160. I think the fight will happen. It makes sense for it to happen. And they didn't even need that little exchange in the ring at the end of the fight. It wasn't necessary, and I think people will want to see that fight regardless.
That's what I think, too. I mean, it is the cliche that styles make fights.
Yeah.
I think those two styles should make for a great fight. What a night of boxing it's been